Matthew Stafford returns home to Detroit. And, oh, by the way, Jared Goff used to play for the LA Rams. This is going to be a fun, scripted one. The Lions, a 3-point favorite, total 51.5. Joe Ranieri, I'm going to go to you first. I'm taking this one easy. Just give me the over here. I think we see a shootout in the Dome.
Oh, no, this thing's going to be, this is going to be like watching paint dry. Of course it's going to be a shootout. You've got two teams that are averaging about 4 touchdowns a game on offense. And let us not forget, this Detroit defense, although better against the run, they've had their issues in that secondary, giving up a ton of points, especially here down the stretch. Now, Sam Laporta is a unfortunate loss by Detroit. Why he was playing in that game that meant absolutely nothing is a discussion for another day. But I do think they have plenty enough options offensively to kind of make up the difference there for his ability not to play in this game, even though Jared Goff, it's become one of his best targets. But they're going to score. And we know that Stafford and company is going to score. They may not run as well as they want there with Kyren Williams because, again, that defense much better against the run than anything else. But I know Stafford is going to have a field day throwing the ball in this one. I don't see how we're not getting over the 51.5 in this game. I think it's going to be a wild one. It's the 8 o'clock game, I think, right? So it's going to be the primetime game. Storylines coming from everywhere. And really, I got Dan Campbell trying to scheme against McVay. There are points coming in this game. No matter what you want to do with the side, expect points there. Team totals may be over, but certainly the full game going over 51.5 here.
Marco, can we make it a trifecta here on the over, or do you have an opinion on the side?
I have an opinion on the side, Kelly, and it's the point I'm going to bring up here, and you even did it yourself. Every talk show that previews this game, the first thing they say is Matthew Stafford returning to Detroit. That's the lead. Then you said, secondly, Jared Goff facing his old team too. To me, the bigger story is Jared Goff. You know, Matthew Stafford should actually thank the Lions for trading him away. That got him the Super Bowl ring. The guy that's got to be, pissed and maybe have a chip on his shoulder is Jared Goff. The Rams gave up on him. They wanted another quarterback to lead them to the Super Bowl, and you know what? It worked. They got it. He's got something to prove. And could you write a better script? He's getting to face – he led the Lions to the playoffs, and we just have to talk to our buddy Johnny Detroit how rare of occurrence that is. And now with that first home playoff game, he gets a chance to knock out of the playoffs the team that gave up on him. Yeah, that's the story and the narrative I'm going to go with. I'm going to take the Lions. Hey, the Michigan Wolverines got it done this Monday with the national championship. Let's get the Lions a playoff win as well. And you talk about the Lions. They're a different team at home. This team averages over 30 points per game when playing at home. And when they don't turn the football over, they are basically unstoppable. Unfortunately, we've had the stretches this year where they've had the games where they've had the 3 turnovers. That's been a problem. But I like the ability that I think is going to give them the better balance in this game. They can run the football. Both teams can air it out, as Joe alluded to. But the Lions do run the football well. And if you look at the Rams, they're 17th at stopping the run. I think that is going to be the game plan. Get that running game going for the Lions, and then it's going to open up everything in the passing game. It's going to be a fun game. It's going to be one of those games probably. Team with the ball last wins it. But I'm going to go with the gambling guy, Dan Campbell, to make the right gambles in this one. And if it comes down to the end of the game and you have a play drawn up, make sure they check in with the referee that it's clear. And if something goes wrong on the first attempt, for God's sake, don't try it a second time. Just kick the extra point. But if we don't do anything stupid, Lions win this one. I got them winning it by 7.
Oh, boy. Marco with a couple of daggers there for the Detroit office.